All right, let's go. Huh?
Hey! Wait a damn minute! What the hell is this creature? Wait, could it be? I've heard of such a being. The master and ruler of this land.
It's a steam train. You've never seen one?
This might be the guardian spirit of this land.
I said it's a train. You've never seen one either? A vehicle for transportation?
Huh? A train? So this is what the crow was talking about? The Mugen Train. Hopefully I can speak to Rengoku.
So what are we gonna do, Tanjiro?
Let's find Rengoku.
Where?
I'm not picking up his scent, so he's probably on the train already.
The hell? You guys really climbing in the belly of the beast?
I told you, it's a train.
Yeah. Okay, I'm in. You'll never expect an attack from the inside. Let's do this.
Whatever.
All right, let's go. Huh? Excuse me. Huh?
Many thanks.
So this is what a train is like. Are there foot pedals somewhere? That would take a lot of people, though. Huh?
Listen up!
Huh?
I've never fought a monster this big before. Come on, guys! Let's go on a rampage inside its belly!
No thanks. We'd be arrested before we even began.
Okay. Oh! Okay. Oh. Okay.
This thing's fast!
This Rengoku guy. He's a hashira, right? You sure you recognize him?
Yeah, along with his fiery hair, I remember his scent too. I think we're getting pretty close, so...
Tasty!
Huh?
Tasty! Tasty! Tasty!
That's the flame hashira?
Uh-huh.
Tasty! Tasty!
Excuse me, sir. Rengoku?
Tasty!
Yeah, we heard you.
Ah, I see. But I don't know a thing. I've never even heard of Hinokami Kagura. Adapting your father's dance to battle is commendable. That's all I have to say about it.
Hang on, are you sure you can't think of...
You should become my Tsuguko, my successor. I'll take you under my wing.
Not so fast! And what are you even looking at?
Flame breathing has a long history. Across the ages, flame and water swordsmen have been among the hashira. Flame, water, wind, stone, and thunder. The breathing fundamentals. All other techniques branched off from those five. For example, mist is a branch of wind. Mizuguchi!
Huh?
What color is your sword?
The name's Kamado, and my sword is black.
Is it now? How unfortunate!
Why do you say that?
I've yet to see one with a black sword become a hashira. Also, I hear they have no idea what style to master. But there's no need to worry! I can train you!
What a considerate guy. After all that, I didn't learn a single thing about Hinokami Kagura. And he really drove home how unusual my black sword is. Haganeska and Urokodaki weren't expecting it either.
Don't let it get to you. There hasn't been such a hashira yet. But who knows? You could be the first. Same with Hinokami Kagura. We simply haven't seen it yet. If you sit here stewing on it, you won't be able to concentrate on your mission. Who knows when a demon might appear? Better to stay focused.
Wait, there are demons on this train?
Indeed.
Seriously? No! I thought the train was taking us to the demons, not trapping us in here with them! I can't do this! I'm out!
Over 40 people have gone missing from this train in a short period of time. We sent in several swordsmen, but they all vanished. That's why I'm here.
What? Yeah, okay, sure. I'm out! Get me off this train! Oh, I'm getting off! I need to get off! I don't want to die here!
May I see your tickets, please?
What's this about?
The conductor needs to check that your ticket is valid.
What is that? I'm picking up a horrible scent.
Thank you very much.
Conductor, get yourself to safety. I'm afraid this is an emergency, so please overlook the sword. What a giant! Did you use a blood demon art? It was difficult to detect you. Know this. If you bare your fangs at the innocent, you'll see your bone turn to ash with my bright red flame blade! Flame breathing. First form. Unknowing fire!
You're so cool! That was incredible swordplay! Please make me your apprentice!
Very well then. I'll make you a fine swordsman.
Me too! Me too!
Me too! Me too!
I'll take you all in.
You're awesome, big bro!
Big bro!
To die while in the rapture of a dream, a blessing indeed. It doesn't matter how powerful a demon hunter you are. The spark that drives these beings comes from the heart, the human spirit. All you have to do is stamp out their spiritual core. You can kill them just like that, then they just crumble away. Even they are still human after all, like delicate glasswork. They're so pitifully fragile and weak. Now, your time has come, my pawns. Go and shatter the Demon Slayer's hearts for me.
Why am I here? That's right. I remember now. I have to report to my father about becoming a hashira.
So what if you've become a hashira?
Worthless. It means nothing. You'll still never amount to anything.
Neither you, nor I.
Brother? Did your news make Father happy? Do you think that when I become a hashira someday, he might acknowledge me?
Father wasn't always like this. In fact, he was once a hashira himself. He was full of passion. And then one day, he quit being a swordsman. Just like that. The man who raised us both with such enthusiasm. Why? There's no use in dwelling on this now. Tanjiro has been through even worse. Our mother died when he was too young to even remember her. And the anguish Father's in. To be honest, he wasn't happy. He said it meant nothing. Even so, my passion cannot be extinguished. The flame in my heart will never die out. I'll never lose faith. Listen, Tanjiro. Keep this firmly in mind. You have an older brother. A brother who believes in you. Whatever path you take, you're going to become a fine man. Just keep that burning passion inside your heart. Let's show the world what we've got. We've got to keep on living. No matter how lonely it gets.
I found it. Even though I can see further, I can't move beyond this. Everyone has a subconscious realm outside their dreams. In that realm, there is a spiritual core. If that core is destroyed, the dreamer becomes an empty shell. I need to hurry and destroy his spiritual core, so I can have a happy dream too! This is his subconscious realm. It's burning hot. There it is! The spiritual core! I've never seen a red one before. But spiritual cores are fragile. They can be shattered, like delicate glasswork. I can't breathe. I thought people couldn't move while under the spell. Is his survival instinct just that strong?
Oh, welcome back, Tanjiro!
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
And then Tanjiro started crying. It really surprised me.
He's so weird.
My. Perhaps you're tired today, Tanjiro. Don't push yourself too hard. Please, take the day off and rest.
You're overreacting. I'm fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I think I just had a really bad dream. Whoa!
Come on, Tanjiro, let's play!
Where's Nezuko?
She went up the mountain to go pick vegetables.
Huh? In broad daylight?
Is that bad?
Well, I guess not.
You're so weird.
Tanjiro, could you help me out? Go get the bath ready while I prepare for our next meal.
Sure, I'll get right on it.
I'm coming too! Huh? If you're going, I'm going. I gotta make sure you don't make a mess of it. Oh, come on!
Now then. Huh? It's gone. What was that? I must be tired.
What's wrong, Tanjiro?
Oh, it's nothing. Let's go grab some water from the river.
Okay. Tanjiro! You're funny, Tanjiro. Did you forget where the river is?
Huh? Huh? Huh?
Come on, let's go get some water. This is fun!
Okay.
Tanjiro!
Okay.
Hurry up, Tanjiro. What's taking you so long? How fun!
Okay.
Tanjiro! If you don't hurry up, the sun's gonna set! Tanjiro!
Okay.
Here we are!
I'll go get the water.
Okay.
Wake up! Wake up!
Huh? Tanjiro!
It's Nezuko's scent! Wake up! We're under attack! It's a dream! It's all a dream! Wake up and fight! You have to! That's right. I'm on the train!
Hey, are you okay, Tanjiro?
Sorry. I have to go. I need to go back. I'm sorry.
Tanjiro!
If the demon who's showing me this dream is nearby, I have to hurry and defeat them.
Tanjiro, where are you going? I picked lots of vegetables from the mountain.
Oh, Tanjiro! What are you doing here? Weren't you getting water?
What's the matter, dear? And why are you dressed like that?
I wish I could stay here forever. I want to turn around and go back. Like how it should have been. From the very beginning. If things hadn't gone wrong, you'd all be alive. Nezuko would be standing in the sunlight under the clear blue sky. That's how it was. How it should be. But it's too late now. I can never go back!
Tanjiro! Please don't leave us behind! Tanjiro!
Nocta, I'm so sorry. But we can't be together anymore. I promise. I'll always be thinking of you. I'll be thinking of you all.
Tanjiro!
There's so many things I have to thank you for. And things to apologize for.
Tanjiro!
I'll never forget you. No matter what, you will always be in my heart. So please, forgive me. I beg you!
I need to hurry and break his spiritual core. How is it this beautiful? It's like it stretches on forever. And feels so warm.
I don't see the demon, but I can smell them. Just barely. What's happening, though? It's like there's a film over everything. A faint demonic scent is all around. I can't pinpoint its location. Where is it? Where? It has to be somewhere!
Tanjiro, take up your sword. What you must cut is within your reach.
What I must cut is within my reach? So to wake up, does that mean... I think I understand. But what if I'm wrong? If what happens here has an effect out there, it'll be over. Don't hesitate! Do it! You have to! My death will put an end to this dream. In other words, what I have to slash is... my very own neck! It's all right. I'm alive. And the smell. That's it! The tickets! It's subtle, but I can tell it's the same one. So we were put to sleep when these were punched. A demon must be behind it. What a faint scent for such a powerful blood demon art. Rengoku! Zenitsu! Inosuke! They're tied to the others with rope. Who are these people? For some reason, I have a feeling I shouldn't sever this rope with my Nichirin sword. Nezuko, listen! Can you burn the other ropes? Was the dream interrupted? Did they fail their mission? No matter. They're nothing but pawns anyway. They're buying me time, and that's good enough.
You're all interfering!
Is this girl under the control of a demon?
Now that you people are here, we won't get any happy dreams! What are you doing? Get off your ass and help us out! I don't care if you have tuberculosis. If you don't do your job, I'll go tell him. And then he won't give you any more dreams!
Was he connected to my dream? She said he has tuberculosis. How awful. What a cruel demon. Take
taking advantage of them like this. To think I was willing to inflict pain on others, if it meant I could escape my own illness. But inside his dream, inside his soul, it was so warm. I'm sorry. I have no choice but to fight back. You just wanted a happy dream, didn't you? I understand. I wanted that as well. Are you all right? I am now. Be careful. Thanks. It's the demon. His scent is overwhelming, even through all this wind. If the wind is carrying his scent down here, does that mean he's in the first car? Nezuko, you wait here. Go wake everyone up.
Good morning. What a shame. You could have stayed asleep forever.
So it's him!
Did I not give you a dream tailored to your every desire? If I had so wished it, it could have been one where your family was being slaughtered. Would you prefer a dream where your dear father comes back to life?
Intruding on one's soul is something I won't allow! You won't get away with this!
What's this? Those earrings he's wearing. What good fortune. Like a moth to the flame, he came right to me. Could this be a dream? Now I can receive an even greater share of Lord Muzan's blood.
Let's try. Hold it! Water wheel! Water wheel! That was nothing!
Try this.
Waterfall basic! Waterfall basic! Waterfall basic! Waterfall basic!
Oh, dear. Sleep!
Why didn't you save us?
Why isn't he being affected? Wait, he is. He's falling under the spell over and over.
Let's try that. We can do this time. It's not over yet. Fourth form, striking time. Waterfall basin. I'm coming. Hold it.
Here.
I'm coming after you.
It's time to say goodnight. Try this. Farewell. 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 Farewell.
It's not over yet. Waterfall basin.
Farewell. Weakling. Try it.
Waterfall basin. Waterfall basin. Waterfall basin.
Oh, Sleep!
Why were you the sole survivor?
You couldn't even save your
But
own...
each time he does, he remains self-aware and takes his own life in order to reawaken. This rascal is out of his mind! Weakling. Sleep!
You're the one who should have died that day. But instead
Don't
you've
put
gone...
words in the mouths of my family! They would never say that! Fourth form! Striking time!
Farewell. Farewell. Try this.
That's my family! Don't you ever insult their memory! That was too easy. Could this be a dream too?
I'm starting to understand why the Master called for your death alongside the Hashiras. Yes, it's quite clear now. It's the nature of your existence. You're like a blistering sore on one's heel.
He's not dead?
What a lovely expression. How I've longed to see this. Wondering why I'm still alive, even after you decapitated me? I'm in a good mood, so I'll let you in on a little secret. Don't worry. It's so simple a child could understand. That is no longer my true self. The same can be said about what's before you. It may look like my head, but that is not the case. While you were sleeping like a helpless baby, I fused my being with this train. Every inch of it has become my blood, my flesh, right down to my bones. That look in your eyes, you're starting to understand. For you see, more than 200 passengers, or shall I say, hostages, will serve as nutrients to strengthen my own body. Say, do you think you can protect them all by yourself? There's so much tasty human flesh packed in here, from stem to stern. How long can you stave off my hunger?
Rengoku! Zenitsu! Inosuke! I really need your help! Please wake up, I'm begging you! Nezuko! I'm trusting you to look after the other passengers!
Yeah! Ah! Explosive awakening! Now get ready for a bull rush! Watch out, because the great Lord Inosuke is coming through!
Inosuke! This train isn't safe! We need to protect the sleeping passengers! The whole train has turned into a demon! Do you hear me? It's a giant demon!
What do you know? I was right all along. That's the killer instinct of a true leader. I'm gonna save every last one of them. Bow down to me. Your savior, the great Inosuke, is here.
Thunder breathing, first form. Thunderclap and flash, sixfold! Nezuko, I will protect you. I'll protect...
No matter how many I kill, more of them keep popping up. What was that? A demon attack?
Young Komodo!
Rengoku!
I was quite thorough with my strikes on the way here, so it should take the demon a while to recuperate. But there's still no time to waste. This train has 8 cars. I will protect the rear 5. The other 3 will be handled by your sister and that boy in yellow. During all this, you will go with the boar-headed lad and search for the demon's head.
Its head? But sir, how can we...
Kill something without a head? It's still a demon. It has to have one. I will search for it as well. I hope you're fired up!
It's like he just disappeared. Is that what made the train shake earlier? His tactical mind is just as quick too. Handling 5 cars? This is no time to get distracted. I have to get a move on. The demon's scent is getting stronger by the moment. Let's go! Inosuke! Where are you?
Shut up or I'll end you!
That's where you were. Inosuke, keep an eye on the...
You don't have to tell me! Besides, using my awesome 7th form, I've already found what it is we're looking for! The Beast Lord's weak spot!
You found it? So it is up front then?
Sure is! And that place creeps me out even more!
All right, let's do this!
Boar Rush! What the hell's going on here? This seems pretty suspicious. Damn it! It's not letting us get close!
Sorry, that's not happening. I won't let you behead me. Both of you are going to sleep here. It'll be a deep, long slumber.
Out of my way, you hunks of meat! I'll slice you up!
So, you've discovered my neck bone. Not bad for a pair of humans. But you won't be laying a scratch on it. Instead, you'll be dying in your nightmares.
We need to hurry, Inosuke. If we take any more time here, there'll be more casualties.
I know already! Get moving, Tanjiro!
Hold it!
Next time, call me boss!
Sleep well, my child. Go away.
Let me at him!
I'm coming after you!
Come on! Next time, call me boss! Next time, call me boss! Trying to go for the bone, but the meat's getting in my way!
If you keep slashing, there'll be an opening. That's when we can strike! The bone's hiding under that flesh!
I knew that already! Way before you said it!
Well, good job then! I have to be careful of my surroundings and avoid being put to sleep. This won't be easy, but I know I can do it! Inosuke's here with me!
Come, show me your despair! You're so noisy. Just go to sleep already.
Let me at him! Come on! Come on!
Hold it!
Waterfall bases! Damn it!
I'm coming after you!
Next time, call me boss!
Waterfall basin!
Next time, call me boss!
Hold it! I'm coming after you!
You can't defeat me.
Let me at him! Come on!
I can do it! I'll use my special move!
Next time, call me boss!
This is getting annoying. I'm tired of you two.
Zenitsu, Nezuko, and Rengoku are counting on us! Still fighting, holding out until we sever its neck! Hang in there just a little longer! I will not yield! I'm coming after you! Hold it!
Next time, call me boss!
That was nothing!
Next time, call me boss!
I'm coming after you!
Down for me. Hush, my child. Sleep well, my child.
Waterfall Basin! Let me out!
Next...
Okay, now's our chance! Inosuke! The demon's neck is under here!
Beast breathing! Force fade! Slice and dice!
Father, please guide my blade! My chance to sever the bone is now! Hinokami Kagura! Clear blue sky!
Damn it! It's tipping over! Hey! Hey! You okay? Sandro! Are you alright?
Inosuke?
That damn demon had some pretty cushy meat! Lucky for us!
I don't think I can move now. Can you go help the others? For me.
Fine, but only 'cause you asked. You are my minion. It's the least I can do as a leader.
It's almost dawn. I've got to get my breathing under control. I have to help the injured. Nezuko. Zenitsu. Rengoku. I'm sure the three of them are safe. I just have to believe.
My body's breaking down. I can't regenerate. Have I lost? Am I going to die? Me? Ridiculous. Absurd. There was so much more to do. I couldn't devour a single human. My plan to fuse with the train and eat everyone was a complete failure. And now, look what I've been reduced to, after all the preparations I had taken. It was him. This is all his fault. Even with all the human hostages I had in my possession, I still wasn't able to get the upper hand. Is this the power of a hashira? Have I truly lost? Is this the end? What a terrible, wretched nightmare this is! Am I no different from the lesser demons who get themselves killed? The upper ranks of our kind have stayed the same for hundreds of years. Even hashira with high body counts have fallen by their hands. It's not fair. If only I could turn back time. Then I could undo this awful, horrible nightmare.
You've mastered total concentration constant. That's quite impressive.
Rengoku.
You're one step closer to being a hashira. That's one step out of 10,000, mind you.
I'll do my best.
Mastering your breathing will open many doors for you. Now, it won't solve everything, but it will help. You will continue to grow stronger.
Thank you.
As for the others, there are many who are injured, but they're safe for the time being. Good work.
Thank you.
So don't strain yourself and...
Those eyes. He's upper rank 3? What's he doing here?
Why would you go after a wounded person over me?
I thought he'd get in the way of our little chit-chat is all.
What is it you would like to discuss? While this is our first time meeting, I already dislike you.
Is that right? Well, I dislike weak human beings. The mere sight of them makes my skin crawl.
If that's the case, I don't believe we will ever get along.
Be that as it may, let me make you an offer. Why don't you become a demon as well?
Never. Rising scorching sun! Die! Rising scorching sun!
Oh, come on! Destructive death!
Rising scorching sun!
Bastard! Not bad. Come on, let's keep going!
Die!
Come on! Incredible! Just amazing! Nice sword.
He regenerates quickly. With such fearsome presence, this is the strength of an upper-rank demon.
You're strong. A hashira, huh? I can see you're a seasoned fighter on the verge of martial perfection. Your name?
I'm the Flame Hashira, Kyojiro Rengoku!
I am Akaza, Kyojiro. Let me tell you why you'll never take the final step towards perfection. It's because you're human, destined to grow old, destined to die. Become a demon, Kyojiro. Doing so would allow you to better yourself for another 100, even 200 years.
Growing old and passing away gives meaning and beauty to human life. It's precisely because we age and die that our lives are so precious and honorable. You see, true strength does not just refer to the physical body. This boy is not weak. Don't insult him. Let me be clear. The two of us will never see eye to eye. No matter what twisted reasons you give, I'll never yield.
I see. I guess I'll just have to kill you then. In all my years, I've never gotten to kill a flame hashira. No one's taken me up on my offer either. Why do you think that is? As a fellow master of the martial arts, I just can't comprehend it. It's an honor to even be chosen. Flame Tiger!
A shame it has to end. But it's time to finish this.
Destructive death!
Those reflexes! Brilliant! And your breathtaking sword skills! Time will steal it all, Kyojiro! Doesn't that make you sad?
That's just how it is! It's part of what it means to be human!
Let's keep going!
Let's... A shame it has to end. But it's time to finish this.
Destructive death!
Watching the hideous decline of someone blessed with such talent, it pains me more than you know! Die for me, Kyojiro! Do it while you're young and strong!
I'll use every ounce of my strength!
Let's...
Rising scorching sun! Rising universe!
Tiger! Come on! Destructive death!
Incredible! Just amazing! Don't die on me yet, Kyojiro. Don't you see that your frail human body can never measure up to mine? Those impressive attacks you inflicted upon me have already healed completely. You, on the other hand, a smashed left arm, shattered ribs, damage to the internal organs, all irreparable. If you were a demon, you heal in the blink of an eye. Those wounds would be but mere scratches. In the end, a human can never surpass a demon.
I will see my duty fulfilled! No matter what it takes! No one shall die here!
What an impressive fighting spirit! To press on, despite your bodily injuries! That takes brilliant strength of mind! Now you have to become a demon! Just imagine it! We can fight for the rest of eternity!
Fitful! Blazing universe! Rising scorching sun!
Oh, come on!
Take this!
Not bad. Come on, let's keep...
Come on, let's keep going.
Blazing Universe!
Oh.
I'll inflict as much damage as I can in an instant! Flame breathing. Esoteric art!
My, what an indomitable force of will! I give you my praise!
Ninth form! Rengoku!
Technique development. Destructive death!
Kyojiro. I don't have much time left. But I feel so blessed to have been your mother.
What? He can still swing his sword?
Mother, it is I who is blessed to have been your son.
He stopped it? What unbelievable strength! Even after I've skewered his body with my arm! Damn it! The sun will rise soon! I have to kill him and make my escape! Why can't I pull my arm out?
I won't let you escape!
I have to slice that demon's head off! And fast!
The sun is rising. I have to get away. Let go of me! Let go of me!
I'm not letting go! Not until I cut off your head!
Let go!
Inosuke, listen to me! If we don't help him now, it'll be too late!
Cease breathing! First then! Tears! I've got to find shelter from the sunlight!
I'm not done with you, coward! Turn and face me!
What the hell is he babbling about? Doesn't this kid have a brain? I'm not running from him! I'm running from the sun! And besides, this fight's already over. With a wounds like that, he'll die before long!
The Demon Slayer Corps is always fighting in the dead of night! Where you have the advantage!
But we're flesh and blood humans!
We don't heal so easily! When we lose a limb, it's gone for good!
Don't run away, you bastard! You're a coward! A coward!
Rengoku is stronger than you'll ever hope to be!
Much stronger!
You didn't win against him! He kept everyone safe! He fought to the very end so no one would die! You're the one who lost!
Rengoku is the true victor!
Don't work yourself up like that. Those wounds are not trivial. Your death, young Kamado, would truly spell my defeat. Come here, lad. Let us speak one last time. Very soon, I'll be dead. Before that happens, I need you to hear me out. I have a younger brother named Tanjiro. Please tell him to follow his heart and walk down the path he feels is right. And tell my father that I want him to look after himself. And lastly, young Kamado, I want you to know that I believe in your sister. I accept her as part of our ranks. I saw her. She shed her own blood to save the people in that train. Anyone who risks their life to protect humans is a member of the Demon Slayer Corps, no matter what others may think. Hold your head high. When you feel weak or unworthy, set your heart ablaze, grit your teeth, and face forward. You may feel like breaking down, but the flow of time waits for no one. It won't patiently stand by as you grieve. Don't let my death trample your spirit. It's my duty as a hashira to protect you all. The young buds must be allowed to bloom. Any other hashira would have done the same. Young Kamado, boar-headed lad, boy in yellow, you must continue to grow. Someday, you'll become hashira and serve as pillars of the Demon Slayer Corps. I'm sure of it. I believe in each and every one of you. Mother, was I successful in my duties? Did I use my gifts wisely?
You did splendidly.
When the train went off the rails, Rengoku used a bunch of his techniques. That must be how he avoided suffering any casualties.
It must be.
I can't believe he's gone. Was it really an upper-ranked demon?
Yeah.
Why would something like that come here? Something that strong? I don't get it.
Yeah. I'm so frustrated. As soon as I managed to break through one wall, I hit an even higher, thicker wall. And all the while, I hear the sounds of my heroes fighting just beyond it. But I can't make it over and join them. If I'm still here, fumbling around in the dark. How can I do this? Is it even possible for me to become someone like him?
Stop blubbering like a little baby! This can I or can't I talk is really pissing me off! He already said he believes in you! So all you gotta do is figure out how to get there! Everything that dies returns to the earth! Crying won't bring any of them back! Remember what Bug-Eye said to you! No matter how pathetic you feel, you just gotta keep on living!
But you're crying too. I can see the tears coming out of your mask.
I'm not crying! Come on! Let's go train our asses off!
Not even a single one of those 200 passengers lost their lives? Splendid job indeed. He was a remarkable young man. I feel no sadness. My life will soon reach its end as well. I'll see Kyojiro and the others again in the world beyond.
Commodore. Young Commodore.
Where am I? Nezuko! Zenitsu! Inosuke! No one's here. I'm not picking up any of their scents. Am I still stuck in that demon's dream? But I haven't lost any memories this time. What is this? I'm not sensing any malicious intent. It's like someone's calling out to me. I wonder what's beyond this door. What the? This is Demon Slayer HQ. I was just in the hospital. Huh? The door's gone! And my clothes. What's going on? Crazy things are happening. But I don't feel scared at all. In fact... Rengoku! Rengoku! Why? Incredible. What a powerful fighting stance. Just from this, I can already tell how formidable he is. I see. He's telling me to come at him with everything I have. I accept your challenge! I need to give it my all. I can't hold anything back. That's what Rengoku wants from me! If I went easy on him, it would be an insult! I'm still not sure what's going on, but I'll worry about that later! Rising scorching way! It's not over yet! No! Hold it! Blazing universe! Let's try this! It's not over yet! Flame Tiger! Waterfall Basin! Breathing in the openings. It's unbelievably strong. His movements are different from water breathing. They still flow so gracefully. This is the strength of flame breathing. This is the power of a hashira! Waterfall way! Whoa! You can do this, Tanjiro! Waterfall Basin! Water Wheel!
I'll use every ounce of my strength!
After clashing blades over and over, I finally understand. I'm seeing him one last time for a reason! Every time our blades clash, I can hear his voice! Rengoku's words, his wisdom! Face forward! Grit your teeth! Set your heart ablaze!
From here on,
leave it to me!
Blazing universe!
Waterfall Basin! Water Wheel! Whirlpool! Waterfall Basin! It's not over yet! I'm coming after...
Flame Tiger!
Hold it! No way! Whoa! Water Wheel!
Blazing universe!
That was nothing! Come at me! I'm coming after you!
Rising scorching sun!
It's not over yet! Hold it! Waterfall!
Take this!
Flame Tiger! Waterfall Basin! Water Wheel! Waterfall Basin! Whirlpool!
Take this!
Flame Tiger! Water Wheel!
Flame breathing! Esoteric art! Ninth form!
Hinokami Kagura!
Rengoku!
This is it! Let's go! Hinokami Kagura! Clear blue sky! I did everything I could. Everything. And yet all I could do was knock his sword away. Rengoku is ridiculously strong. Thank you, sir. This is... a dream. It was just... a dream. All of it? Nezuko. I've lost a lot of people I cared about. My family, fellow demon slayers. The demons have taken so much away. But I still have people who matter to me. I still have bonds I want to protect. That's why I'll continue wielding my sword. For as long as I have those bonds. As long as the torches I carry keep lighting my way. To prevent anyone else from suffering this sadness. I'll grit my teeth, face forward, and set my heart ablaze. Let's go! No matter what happens, I'll keep pressing on.
Illuminated by firelight, a spiritual dance begins. Within the blaze burns a courage tempered by battle. In this conflagration, bonds between warriors are forged. They crystallize together into the pillars of today. Pillars with the strength to slay demons. And so, this is how the torch is passed, kindling the spirits of those who came before. As warriors hone their battle-worn blades, they learn what it means to be a demon slayer.
This is what they mean by being caught up in a dream. Once we boarded the Mugen Train, the demon made his move. There was no way we could have prepared for what came next. Using civilians as his pawns. I couldn't believe it. How cowardly and cruel do you have to be to rely on a tactic like that?
As ordered, I put them all to sleep, sir. Now please, do the same to me as well, won't you? Let me be reunited with my dead wife and daughter. Please, I'm begging you.
Certainly. You did a fine job. Now sleep forever. Dream that you are with your family again.
Pardon me. What would you like from us?
Those who are sleeping now will sink even deeper. Wait here until then. Some demon hunters have powerful instincts and will wake upon sensing danger in their presence. You must be careful not to touch their bodies directly while you're tying them up. I shall remain in the first car for the time being, until everything's ready to go. I wish you luck. You want peaceful dreams as well, yes?
An evil demon that uses dreams as bait, then takes advantage of their weakness. He intrudes into people's very souls. I must defeat him. The demon manipulated his hostages by exploiting the weaknesses in their hearts. They only did as he asked, just to see their most deeply desired dreams. I know what it feels like to not want to wake up from a dream. Even now, some days I wish I could go back into mine. Even after the hostages woke up, they still believed I was the enemy. Except for one. It was a young man, and I could tell he was different.
To think I was willing to inflict pain on others. If it meant I could escape my own illness. But inside his dream, inside his soul, it was so warm. You must be incarnations of this boy's soul. The sky is so clear and relaxing. that his spiritual core? Why did it bring me here? You're saying because I was searching for it? But even though I was trying to destroy it, I don't understand. The glimmering fairies inside of your heart brought light into mine.
From him alone, I could smell a pure scent. I could sense it in his voice, his attitude, and inside his heart. He had no intentions of hurting anyone. Not anymore. He had seen the light. I was sure of it. I was happy for him, truly.
On the Mugen Train, Inosuke was having a dream deep within his subconscious. And let me tell you, it was really something.
I'll show you what real coolness looks like. Watch and learn.
What could Inosuke have been dreaming about that deep in his subconscious? I can't even imagine.
Oh, you know him. He's probably gonna turn into a creepy monster or something.
Where the heck's this spiritual core thing? The subconscious. I don't like being here at all. That topless boar man I saw was also creepy. What are you even doing here, you weird boar man? I don't want you anywhere near me!
So I was right.
Wow, he just scared her away like it was nothing.
Jeez. You're weird enough in person, but you're even less human in your dreams.
No! That wasn't good enough! I didn't even reach half of my potential! I need to be bigger, with horns, breathing fire.
Stop! That was creepy enough as it is!
Get ready for a bumpy ride. Let's see what sort of thing Zenitsu was dreaming about on the train. Are you excited yet?
My dream? What? We're just going to put that up for everyone to see?
I wonder what he was dreaming about.
Ha! I don't give a rat's ass about that!
Let me show you. These peaches are delicious. And with all the white clovers in bloom, I can make you a crown of flowers. I'm pretty good at it. You'll see. Come on, Nezuko.
Yeah, make a lot, okay? I'd love that.
Yahoo! We have to cross a river. But don't worry, it's shallow.
River? But I can't swim. Zenitsu, what'll I do?
It's fine. I'll just carry you on my back and jump over it. Not even your toes will get wet. Just leave it all to me. Here we go! Stop embarrassing me! We've seen enough, okay? I can't handle everyone seeing this side of me! It's too much!
What side of you?
You didn't seem any different to me.
No way! I'm cooler in real life, aren't I?
Not really.
Nope.
main dream theater. Zenitsu was fast asleep on the Mugen Train. But what could he have been dreaming about deep in his subconscious? Let's take a look.
An even deeper dream? Is this really okay? It's going to be super embarrassing, isn't it?
I wonder what a super embarrassing dream would be for Zenitsu.
Whatever. It's probably something stupid.
It's pitch black. I can't see a damn thing in here. This sucks. What is with this blonde brat's subconscious realm anyway? Do I really have to grope around like this to find his spiritual core? You've gotta be kidding me. What's that?
What the hell is a guy doing in this area? You damn parasite! The only person allowed to set foot in here is Nezuko. I'm gonna kill you.
Where is Nezuko?
What? How would I know? And just die! Well, that was nothing special. Pretty normal, right? The usual.
Zenitsu?
What the hell is going on there? That ain't normal at all! Damn it, go back to my dream! I can't let this guy be cooler than me!
We really don't need to make a competition out of this.
What do you think Inosuke was dreaming about on the Mugen Train? Let's take a look, shall we?
Hell yeah! Let me show you all my awesome dream!
Inosuke's dream, huh?
That's probably something stupid.
Survey team! Survey team! We are the cave! Survey team! Survey team! Survey team! We are the cave! Survey team! Survey team! Survey team!
Hey, boss!
Wait, boss!
What is it? Underling 1 and Underling 2?
Over there! I smell the master of this cave clear as trash.
And its snoring doesn't squeak by me!
That's him, all right. Underlings, go get him!
You got it, boss man!
Hey, you! Keep up, Underling 3! You know what? I'll give you a shiny acorn. Come on. Let's go!
Yeah!
Did you guys see how awesome I was? In charge of my underlings?
Do I really look like that?
Nezuko with bunny ears is too cute for this world! Show it again! Show it again! Come on, Kasugai Crow! Hurry up!
No way!
Fatally wounded from his struggle with the upper-rank demon, Rengoku passed away peacefully with a smile on his face, the sun shining down upon him. I never would have imagined the upper ranks could be so strong. It was unbelievable. I couldn't forgive myself. I was so powerless. Just thinking about it made my blood boil. It wasn't long before the rest of the Hashira learned of Rengoku's passing.
I see. Rengoku didn't make it.
An upper-rank demon is powerful enough to defeat even Rengoku.
I don't believe it.
Namu Amida Butsu. I'll kill them all. Every last one of them.
I see.
I was too weak. I wish I could have been stronger. Strong enough to save Rengoku. But right now, I'm nowhere close. A weakling like me has no choice but to scrape and claw my way up. So I'll keep struggling. I'll do whatever it takes. Set your heart ablaze, Tanjiro. I have to soldier on. Not just for myself, but for everyone who couldn't make it.
Hang in there! Grah!
Whoa! I'm coming up here! Good!
Leave it to me! That was wonderful! Ready to switch with you.
Hold it!
Let us switch!
That's it! Keep going!
Blazing universe! Rising scorching sun!
Ready! I'll back you up!
Got this!
You can do it!
Kill Ready!
Got you! You can do it! Keep going!
Bright red flame blade!
Take ready! I'll back you up! Got you! Wheel! You can do it! Universe! Ready! I'll back you up! Got you! You can do it! Got you! You can do it!
Kill Blazing universe! Rising scorching sun!
Ready! I'll back you up! Got you! You can do it! Rising scorching sun! Got you! You can do it! Got you! You can do it!
Keep training, and you'll surely become a fine swordsman, Mizoguchi!
It's Komodo!
Hurry and go!
All right! You're mine! I'm coming
switch with you. Let us switch.
That's it. Keep going.
Flame Tiger.
Ready. I'll back you up.
Got you.
You can do that.
Keep going. Take this.
Ready. I'll back you up.
That's it.
Keep going.
Scorching sun. Take this.
Got you. Let's try that again. You can do it. Ready. I'll back you up. Got you. You can do it.
Good.
Ready. Got you. You can do it. 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 Ready. I'll back you up. Got you. You can do it. Got you. That was nothing. You can do it. Got you. You can do it. Let's push through this. Got you. You can do it. Got you. You can do it.
I'll use every ounce of my strength.
Got you. You can do it.
I can't believe this.
I was confident I'd be able to come out on top, no matter who I went up against. I thought as long as we had Rui, we could turn any slayers into harmless cocoons. But that woman crushed my confidence in a heartbeat.
Demon Slayer Corps Insect Hashira, Shinobu Kocho. I may be the only hashira unable to decapitate demons, but I've created a poison that's lethal to them instead. I'd say that's pretty impressive, wouldn't you? Oh, my mistake. You can't hear me, can you? You're already dead. Silly me.
I tried so hard to survive. Keeping Rui in a good mood, always staying a step ahead of everyone else. But then, that woman, she just had to ruin everything. So frustrating.